Hello everyone, Lady DeWinter here, and today I wanted to show you something I've been working on. This is going to be a very quick little video. I am making a baby blanket. And yes, if you remember in one of my videos, I talked about the Premier Basic and how a bunch of it became unusable and cut down on my supply. So I wasn't sure what I was going to use this for. And then I came up with a brilliant idea. I'll make a couple of baby blankets out of it. Maybe a hat and scarf set out of what's left. Who knows? So, anyway, I am using the shell stitch. It's beautiful. It's called the closed shell stitch. And I got this from a book that I have, this Stitch Dictionary or something like that. Anyway, got it from there. And it is working up beautifully with this yarn. Look at how beautiful that detail is. Look at the colors. It is going to make a beautiful blanket. Now, why do I need a baby blanket? Well, I don't. But there are people at the Pine Ridge Native American Oglala Sioux, I probably mispronounced that badly, Oglala Sioux Reservation, who are requesting baby items. And I thought, well, I'm not good at baby beanies or booties or anything like that, but I can make blankets. So I might try to make a baby beanie to go with the blanket. We'll have to see. I'll have to find a pattern somewhere. I'm sure there's probably hundreds of them on YouTube. But I thought this would be a great little project to make for that purpose. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to make a baby blanket out of all that yarn. I might do a crochet along with this. I don't know. It is kind of longish. It's 27.5 inches so far, but I'm also going to put a little border on it, although I'm not sure it needs it, because look at that beautiful. Look at that. That is so pretty. I might just do a border of the shells around it, and that I think would look absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, that is what I'm working on, guys. That is one of the projects I got going right now. Yeah, I'm still working on a couple. Let me show you. I'm back. As I was showing you, I have this blanket going, which I'm very proud of. It's turning out really, really pretty. I'm very proud of that. Now, I have gotten four granny squares done. I am doing a panel of granny squares on the front of my little cardigan I'm making, and I'll show you that. Let me get the needle off here. Here is the panel that I'm making to go onto the back. I haven't weaved in the ends yet. Yeah, something in my mouth. Yuck. Okay, haven't weaved in the ends yet. And here is the back panel, as you've seen in other videos. So, what will happen is this panel here will be the side here, like this. It'll come down, and it's going to be a very long sweater, which is good, because I'm thinking more jacket than sweater. Wait a minute, that goes on that side. Yeah, that goes on that side. And that will come down like that from my shoulder. And then I will make some kind of a edging, maybe. I don't know. Might already be etched. We'll have to see how big it is. I do not have measurements on this. I'm winging it like always, like I always do. So that is the cardigan I am making out of that Simply Flawless yarn that I fell in love with. I started a shawl of. Realized I really don't wear shawls, which is funny because I made one anyway. So, down there, okay. And now we have the granny squares, which I have to sew together. I have 4. There's 4 of these, and there's 7 rows each. And I'm loving this project so far. It's turning out beautifully. I'm really, really proud of this project. So, let me put that away. Wait a minute. I got my needles mixed up again, folks. I did it again. Okay, this is the needle for this. This is the needle for that. I'm pretty sure. I hope. Anyway, Now this project I'm using a totally different needle for, so it's not hard to tell which one this one is. But this is the blanket I'm making. I got another partial row on it. So it's huge. It's going to be huge because it's for a very big person. So I am working on that sporadically, not as often as the other two projects because I have until winter to get this one done. Yeah, it's either going to be a Christmas or a birthday present. So this I am so extremely proud of. I cannot get over how pretty this is turning out. And I'm going to have enough yarn for it. That's going to be the good part. I'm going to have enough yarn for the blanket, to finish the blanket, because I always have a problem with my edges not being straight. I count my stitches and I watch my tension, but sometimes I have to pull stuff apart and make my edges straight. I had that problem on the back of that cardigan. My one edge is like 2 stitches longer than the rest, but I figure I'll just sew that in and it'll work. It did on the other one I made. So, but I got to work on that tension. That's a big problem for me. Yeah, I know my hair's standing up in the air again. It just does what it wants to do. And I can see it in the camera. It just does what it wants to do. It doesn't matter what I put on it. It still stands up in the air. So, yeah, I finger comb. My hair is my hair. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, back to the blanket. I'm hoping to get it done soon. I have a few other things that I'm going to send up to the reservation. Then I got to get out some granny squares that somebody gave me. A friend of mine's grandma passed away a while back, and he cleaned out the shed and found all these granny squares. So I'm going to get them out. I'm going to wash them up, see what size Boggy Creek needs for their blankets. And if I have to add on to the squares, I will. I'll add on to them. And either I will attempt to put them together or I will send them to Linan at Nina's Knots and see if she can put them together for me. I'll have to see how that works out. I also am going to be making a bunch of hats for a charity. I'm on a charity roll this year, guys. I want to do something nice with my crochet. I've done this before. I've done charity before. Knees Hats for Hope is something I've sent a bunch of hats to. I've actually taken some of my hats down to the hospital. They have a bulletin board in their infusion department. That's where you get chemo and all kinds of stuff they put in your blood. I don't know what all it is. I'm not a medical person. I just know that they do it. So I take the hats down there and hang it on their board for people who might need one. So I gave a bunch of stuff to a nursing home. That turned out very badly, so I'm going to be more careful about who I donate to from now on. But I want to donate all this stuff to charity. I don't have a lot of money to give. When I can donate money, I do. I don't like to donate money because too many charities put it in the pockets of their CEO. And so I don't want to donate something that can be used for someone other than the needy people I'm donating it for. Sometimes I will donate to a local soup kitchen in Macon for Thanksgiving, so they can give out the free Thanksgiving meals to the homeless and that kind of thing. So I do charity work. I just do it from my home. I don't go out and do it because going out to do things is very, very difficult for me. So anyway, so that's what I do and that's how I do it. And I just wanted to let you guys know. Now, if any of you out there are interested in crocheting baby items for the Ogallala Sioux Pine Ridge Reservation in Montana, it's a little pricey to mail, but it's worth it. If you're interested in doing that, they are always looking for baby items, blankets, shawls, hats, gloves, scarves. It gets very cold in Montana. I have never been to Montana, but I did spend an entire almost 4 months, 4 or 5 months, I lost track of how long it was, in Yellowstone National Park on a wolf project when I was younger. And it gets cold up there. It gets cold and it snows. Oh my God, it snows. So, you know, Montana's a little bit higher than Yellowstone, and I don't even remember what state Yellowstone's in anymore. God, my memory's going. Anyway, it gets cold up there. It gets very cold. And some of these people have windows broken out. They have holes in their roofs. They are in really bad shape because the government has forsaken them. They were supposed to help them and take care of them, and for the land that we took from them, and the government isn't doing that. That, and sometimes the tribal bigwigs steal the money that the government donates to them or gives to them as part of the agreement. And so they don't get their money. So their houses are in disrepair. There's drugs, there's alcohol problems, there's I watched a video where they were showing how the young people on the reservation are sniffing hairspray because it was a fluorocarbon and it would get them high. So there's a real need up there, a real serious need. So I was going to make things this year for that, and of course Christmas gifts. I'm going to make a few Christmas gifts. So I had a lot of plans for what I'm going to do on the channel this year. So until next time, this is Lady De Winter reminding you that you're never too old to do anything you set your mind to doing. If you would like the address and contact information for Pine Ridge Ogallala Sioux Reservation in Montana, let me know, please, and I will provide you with such. I might even put a thing on my channel, if I can find one, that just talks about what they're doing up there and not all the other problems. You can always go and Google Pine Ridge on YouTube, and you'll find some horrifying videos. Absolutely horrifying videos of the conditions and the life of these people up there. We have so forsaken the Native American people. We really have. I mean, a lot of them work off the reservation, but they can't get very good jobs. There's nothing on the reservation except for the new casino they opened, which they were allowed to do. That employs a whole bunch of them, but until that opened, there was no employment. There's nothing there. These people have virtually nothing. There's a group called Remember on Facebook who is doing volunteer work for them, chopping wood. They set up a greenhouse so these people could eat because they had virtually no food, nothing to eat other than what they could hunt. And the older people couldn't hunt, so a lot of the younger people who could hunt would take them food. That's how bad things are there. So I'm going to be sending some crocheted things. If you can send some crocheted things, that would be lovely. They have children in need. They also have lists of school supplies that you can send for the kids. There's on their website, they have all kinds of stuff. So I will make sure that I post or put on here somewhere, either in the description or here. If I forget to do it, contact me. I will be happy to supply you with the address. So, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This is my whips for now. I'm not really working on anything else because these are long-term projects and they're going to take me a while because I crochet slow. Arthritis, what can I say? But I am getting things done. It's just taking a lot longer than a lot of the other crocheters take. Thanks for sticking with the channel. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. If you would like to ever chat with me one-on-one, I have a Discord channel. It's linked somewhere in my either above or in the description somewhere down there. I have a Discord channel. Feel free to make use of it. No problem. So, until next time, this is Lady De Winter reminding you that you're never too old to do anything you set your mind to doing. You might just have to find a workaround, but you can do it. Bye-bye for now.